Hey everybody, Kevin O'Connell here, back for another episode of If I Were. Thank you all to any that tuned in to our last episode, or if you're new to this, basically I am here to put myself in your shoes and help you, whether it is marketing related, entrepreneurship related, or career and leadership related. I'm here to help you. So we're gonna get right into it. What we do is we have about 20 or 30 different prompts that our team and I have written out, and I'm gonna literally pick one at random, and we'll go right from here. So let's see. This card is, so this one's very fitting, has to do with digital storytelling, but if I wanna get better with photography for my organization, what do I do? So for tip number one, and I'm gonna assume this right off the gate, that if you are watching this, you are either in the position where you have little budget and little resources and little experience, or you may have little experience with the DSLR. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is iPhone photography. So within this first tip, I would say just look up hashtag iPhone photography. I just did this. You'll see about 6.3 million photos. Let's say 80% of them are truly taken with an iPhone. I think you'll start to get an idea of how other Instagram influencers and Instagram photographers take pictures and how they see things differently. If I was to really sum it up, it's composition and lighting. And so within iPhone, you can actually do something really cool. We literally just turned this on. You can actually, and if you can't see it here, we'll put a little screenshot up, but you can actually create the rule of thirds on your iPhone. The rule of thirds basically is, are you right justified, left justified, top of the screen, or bottom of the screen? And you always want to try to take a picture that's on one of these intersections. So by setting up the grid on your iPhone, looking up hashtag iPhone photography to get inspiration, as well as realizing that you don't have a zoom really on this camera. Sure, you can zoom in and pinch, but it really gets blurry really fast, especially late at night with low light. You actually then need to move closer to your object. So whether that's taking a picture of your product, taking a picture of somebody you work with, or you're at an event, I wouldn't stay in the back row. I would get up closer to get a shot. And whether it's turning your camera this way, getting down below, or getting up top, try to get a unique shot while using the rule of thirds competition. So that'd be my tip number one if you're just looking to get better photography by using your iPhone. So tip number two is gonna be for those of you out there that might have some type of entry-level DSLR within your organization, or maybe you have one for your side hustle. You might have a little bit of resources. So the one thing I'm gonna recommend with this is you actually then need to take some type of class because you really need to understand the exposure triangle. So that's aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. And when you can understand that, that's when you can get out of those modes and shoot manually and really then understand the lighting and composition I talked to in tip number one. But what you want to do, the site that I would highly recommend, and I have no affiliation with them, only than being a customer, is creativelive.com. The cool thing I like about Creative Live is they have all the different classes from video to photo to editing, but they do something really cool where they have about a 48-hour period where they record a class, they produce it there right in Seattle, Washington, and you can watch that class for free live for nothing. If you then want to go back to it or you miss that class, a lot of those classes range from $19 to $30, $40, $50 and up. But I think the best case that I actually have done in the last 2 weeks is I took a flash photography course for $29, and within a week I 10x'd my ability to use a flash in different event settings, different corporate settings, headshots, and it was a 28-part course for about $29 for about 30 hours of content. Really, really helpful. So that's what I would do if I had some resources and you own a DSLR. Tip number three is you then actually have to physically go shoot with your phone or your DSLR. So I would create a 30-day challenge. Let's say you do work for your organization, you are there Monday through Friday, that's 5 days a week, 4 weeks in a month. So 20 photos. I would challenge you to take 20 photos over the next 30 days and try to get all different shots. Remember lighting, composition, where people sit, where the events are taking place. Do you want to capture action? Do you want to capture smiles and candid shots? Do you want pose shots? But I think after physically getting your camera in your hand for 20 days, you'll start to see your photos improve and you'll understand, you'll see things differently through your eye. I share this because this is exactly what I did in 2009, 10, and 11 when I was working at Rutgers University. I didn't major in film or photography. I majored in marketing, and in those years, I learned these skills all from things I'm talking about, from just doing, taking classes, watching on YouTube, and then messing with the settings. And literally, that's what I would do to get better with your photography, because the way this helps you, it helps if you run a blog, whether it's for your organization or for your side hustle, It helps with your Instagram account. It helps with creating thumbnails for your YouTube videos. Basically, as much as we talk about video, photography is still not dead. It's very much useful. There's a lot of different things that you can do with it. So I hope this helps. And if you like this or know somebody that could benefit from these few tips or insights, please share it with them. Thanks so much.